You're watching Around the Roster on the BACW channel.
My first wrestling memory, God.
But mine would be Savage and Steamboat, WrestleMania 3.
Sitting in my older sister's room, watching SmackDown on WGN, watching The Rock just trash Big Show.
I had to say, honestly, what really got me into wrestling was my buddy Drew Adler. No lie, he invited me to do some stuff and it was really fun. I just kind of stuck with it.
Our first wrestling memory was giving somebody a brain buster for the first time. It felt great.
My first wrestling memory is actually an indie show probably about 20 years ago. I saw Rob Van Dam back when he was barefoot and doing high school gyms. A front row, he threw someone over and then did a suicide dive. It was amazing.
First wrestling memory is always going to be my years tagging with my brother Jonathan. Back when the game was undeveloped, we did it in the yard, did it in like rooms and living rooms and stuff. And we were tag team champions. We dominated wrestling other teams. Man, we were the San Diego Brothers, and that's just a memory I always keep with me. That's what really got me started in doing backyard wrestling, just playing with my friend, my brother.
Being a little kid, watching it on TV with my cousins, and we all like pick characters on the trampoline, and I was always Scotty Too Hottie.
I got into wrestling a little later than most people did, but had it been at WrestleMania 23, I believe it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but Jeff Hardy going to the top, doing that whole leg drop, I believe it was on Edge, snapping that ladder, that was phenomenal. That's when I decided what I wanted to do.
Too Cold Scorpio, Marcus Bagwell beating the Skyswipers.
I remember when I was 2 years old, I was watching this little segment between the Undertaker and the Berserker. And the Berserker had a sword in the ring, and Undertaker just kind of laying there. Berserker took the sword and tried to stab it. No, the Berserker took the sword and tried to stab the Undertaker. Undertaker just rolled out the ring. He was just dead, man. That's my earliest memory.
Way before I even lived here, had ever been in a ring, didn't even watch wrestling. I had an uncle that was about 10 times my size. He used to sit on the couch and knock me around, slap me back and forth, but I would never stop.
Wrestling in my boxers, on my bed, on a bunk bed at that, with my little brother. Real quick, I remember wrestling on top of the bunk bed and the bunk bed breaking down, and we falling on my big brother on top of the bunk bed.
Battlefield by Jordan Sparks.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Would have to be Cammy's theme from Street Fighter 2. That's my girlfriend ringtone. So.
Probably Trouble by Taylor Swift.
Party in the USA by Hannah Montana.
I am embarrassed by nothing that's on my music player.
We'll Never Ever Get Back Together by Taylor Swift.
Call Me Maybe.
Justin Timberlake, bringing sexy back.
Make my way downtown, walking fast on my own bound.